Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm back on this shiny $10 boat. Look at how shiny she is. I love that. Anyway, it's been a while since I've worked on her. I'm doing a bunch of woodworking in the building and a bunch of other stuff that I'll show you later. The videos are coming. Be patient because people see things in the background and are like, where's my video? And I get it. You guys got eagle eyes. Anyway, so I'm gonna get back on her today. I've been cleaning and cleaning. I've been working on the basement of the house too a lot. And so I've just been cleaning up, moving stuff out of the basement up into the loft and things like that I built the loft for. Anyway, so I've been doing a lot of straightening up and stuff, so I'm gonna get these shelves in, and then I still need to fix this one, but we'll get to it. But I'm going to rinse the floor off and scrub this one last time before I PoliGlow it, and then I'm gonna get PoliGlowing. We gotta get the sides. The front, we did like 2 coats, but we need to get going on it. The same with the roof, and then we'll do this floor. We'll work our way back out of here. The thing is, you have to do it in coats, so I'll work my way this way, it'll dry. I'll work my way this way, it'll dry. Or maybe I'll do half and half, I'm not sure. But let me get this stuff cleaned up, get this stuff put away, at least put it up in the cabin. And then we'll get this floor cleaned up one last time, and we will start PoliGlowing it. I'm getting excited. She's looking good. Yeah, sorry for not getting on it. I got so many projects going on, as you guys know. And the boat seems to get pushed to the back of the list of things because it has absolutely nothing to do with the wife. So there you go. The loft had lots to do with the wife because she wants my stuff out of the basement because I'm finished the basement off. We're running out of room down there. You know, as you go, it's no longer storage. It's now a room, you know. So that's the deal. Got to focus on what the wife wants. Anyway, let me get this thing scrubbed up and we'll go on from there. All right, so that's looking pretty good. We got everything out of the floor. We're gonna get the hose. I'm gonna get the bucket. There's some soap in it. The hose is ready to go. I just need to turn it on. And we'll get up there and rinse all that down. Rinse it all the best we can. And then I think I'll probably just dry it. I'm not sure what to do because my shoes are gonna leave marks. That's the only bad thing. Hopefully I can kind of work my way back this way. And that, you know, once I get that sealed, I don't think it's gonna do that. The black just gets right in that chalky, dusty, not sealed top, you know, whatever. So we'll scrub her down real good, and then we'll get to PoliGlowing. We'll let her dry, of course, and then we'll get to PoliGlowing. All right, that was good scrubbing. We just need to get her dried down now. So I'm just gonna try drying the tops and stuff and kind of pushing the water down, but I just wanted to get it as clean as possible. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's get drying and then we'll just kind of go from there. Every time I clean this thing, it's like there's dirt comes up that you've never even seen before. Seems like no matter what I do, it just keeps showing up. But that's all part of the game, I guess. Whew. All right. You better come with me because I'm not coming back up there until it's ready to be done. I picked up a little bit of dirt somewhere. I think it's out of this windowsill. I had to get that out of my drying thing. That's the dang thing about working on this boat all the time, is it's like always got me in a tight place where I've got to bend over or something, or scrunch in. Seems like that's all my projects, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, good morning. We're back on this. It's nice and dry now. I'm glad I washed it yesterday. We're gonna get going. I think I'm gonna start up on the roof, to be honest with you. Get a couple coats going on that. Get another coat on the front. Remember, we already put a couple coats on that front. And then we'll start the floor here and work our way back. And I'm sure by the time I'm to the back, I may do the side or something. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this, to be honest with you. Maybe I should do a coat on the floor, work my way this way, and then go do the front and the roof. That's probably what I should do. And then this would be dry by the time I got back around. So let me do that. Let me get a coat going back here. Maybe we'll do the sides and then work our way on the floor and then work our way back this way. Probably a good idea. And then I can go up front and put another coat up there. This should be dry pretty fast because it's going to soak it right in, but let's do that. All right. It's always amazing to me how this just soaks it in, boy. Oh man. You can see the color change as you go. Back to its cream color. It's pretty cool. It'll dry fast though, that's for sure. Have to get a few coats on going. All right, so we got it done. It sure brings the colors out on the floor though, doesn't it? So that where the rust was or whatever, which I thought we had all off and it was all chalky, it sure makes it show. But we are gonna be putting the floor, the padded carpet stuff down, so it'll be fine. It's just, man, it sure makes all the colors pop out, you know what I mean? Just like right here, we got that rust out. Look at that, it just highlighted it. It's crazy. Anyway. First coat down, it really sucks it in, boy. Man, does it suck it in. So I think next we'll get up here on this roof, get the first coat up on this roof. I think everything else, yeah, we'll have to get up in here. I think I put some on this already, one coat. So I think, yeah, because we did the dash and everything, I think, right? I don't think we went around the steering wheel. We got up there around the big dash. So I think everything has, other than the roof, has one coat on it. So that's really good. So let's get up here on the roof and we'll get a coat going up here. And we'll see what happens. All right.
Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know, man, to get to the other side. No, to lay it on the line. I don't know about all you all. I'm having a ball, he's having a ball, she's having a ball, we're having a ball, we're all alone.
That first coat just sucks it in, boy. It just sucks it in. But that's good. You'll actually be able to sit on here in a bathing suit, put your knees down, and not get full of fiberglass or itchy from the chalky dust. All right. Looking good, looking good. All I can say right now is I'm glad I was in the Air Force and not the Navy. Sorry, Navy guys and gals. Woo. You can always tell when you're getting a good coat on because it just gets easier and easier to wipe as you go. I mean, because you're just gliding over the top at some point, right? So that's 2 coats. I think I had a coat on this before, and it's just now getting to the point where I'm starting to glide instead of romping, smashing, you know, kind of thing. But it's starting to come out nice now, starting to shine up. There's lots of things I know that I need to do to clean up, but in the spirit of getting the $10 boat in the water, I'm trying to not be so picky about every detail. I'll come back and clean stuff up and fix stuff up and shine stuff as time goes on. But we will, getting this floor done will be huge. Yeah, we'll be well on our way at some point. At some point. All right, let me, because we still got to tear all this out. I mean, there's lots of work to be done in here, right? But yeah, we're moving forward. All right, she's looking really good. She's getting shiny finally, and that's what we need. It should be real easy to wipe it on from here on out. You know, it just takes that base coat to get sucked in before, well, it's just so hard to wipe. But once you get that base coat on there, it's glorious. I mean, it really is. I'm digging it. You know, again, the fiberglass stains and all that, we knew that was going to stay. But whatever, it's looking really good. I probably should have PoliGlowed before I did the fiber. Well, you'd have to dig through it, but you know, it would have kept the stains from the sides or whatever, but who knew? Who knew I was going to end up with PoliGlow anyway at that point? So yeah, it's looking really good. The color's coming back in, especially up in the sides and around the top. You can start seeing the shine. The floor is actually starting to shine a little bit. So again, wiping it on now will be easy breezy. So I want to let this dry really good, get this coat, really good coat on there, and let it dry up, and then we'll come back. You know, it usually dries within a couple minutes, but it's better if I just let it soak in, get hard, and then we'll come back and wipe a few more coats on it. But man, she's looking good, looking really good. All right, well, I'm gonna let this dry up. I'm gonna go rinse this out real good and then put it in this bag, which is up there on that seat. Daggone it. I think if I put the ladder over there, I can reach it. But, and then, yeah, I'm gonna find something else to do. I'll come back to this and get a couple more coats on there on a different day. All right, that was fun. I actually mowed yesterday and my back is absolutely killing me. Oh yeah, I can reach it. There we go. Yeah, look at that shine. It's shining. It's doing great. A couple more coats. A couple more, few thousand coats. No, a couple more coats. Let's do a test spot. Well, it's too dirty. I need to clean them up first. I wonder what this would do to this if I cleaned that up real good, scrubbed it, and then PoliGlowed the top, and then spray painted the bottom. How that would look. I'm not sure. I may end up spray painting the whole thing, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. All right, so it's a couple hours later. I've been inside working on the basement, and I let this dry nice and good. So let's hit her again. Start with the roof, work my way around the front, then we'll do this back. We're getting low on PoliGlow, so it's going to be coming to a head here soon. But I'm satisfied with the way it is now. At least it's coated. It may not be super, super shiny, but it's coated, right? And that's what I really want. So getting the front end all real shiny would be great. Then this area would be great. Everything else seems to be shining pretty decent. And then this floor is going to be covered anyway. So as long as it's sealed and doesn't just take my footprints every time I walk on it, it'll be good. So yeah, I'll shut up. I'll get up on the roof. We'll get going. Put the camera over there. See it right there on top of the motorhome? That should be a good angle, I think. So hopefully it gets me. And we get this last, well, I don't know if it's the last coat, but it's going to be close to the last coat. Maybe 2 more coats, but we'll get on it. Let's see how far we go. All right, so that went pretty well. I'm getting pretty low on the PoliGlow, so I'll probably save that for the sides of the cabin. The front, I've got quite a few coats on because I had put coats on that before. The roof looks good. The floor looks good as far as, I mean, it don't look good. It's dirty. I mean, it's got the stains and all that in it, and fiberglass on it, or resin anyway. But it's as good as it's gonna look. And the sides are looking really good. I may work on the sides of the cabin. Those probably could use another coat. And then the sides of this could probably use a couple more coats, but really looks great. The front of the cabin has come out really good. All the way around the front is looking good. Just on the sides of the actual cabin, probably could use another coat. Everything else is looking really shiny. I'll take you up there when it's dry and you can see it, but it's looking really good. It's looking really good. Everything is really darkened up. It's all back to the original colors for the most part. I don't think when I put the pads and all that stuff back on here, I don't think you're gonna notice that it was even done. So that's good. But yeah, looking good. So that's going to be it for me today. It's the Thanksgiving week, so I will be paying attention to my kid who's coming in tonight, I guess, and we'll go from there. But we're in a good place. We can start putting the teak back on it, and we can oil that stuff up there as well around the trim. Well, I do want to replace the blue with black, but we'll get there maybe. There's a lot of rot in that little board that comes off there. It's just trim board though. So all right, welcome back. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I'm getting back at this. I'm just loving this inside being done like this. Makes it so nice. You know, it's not chalky, it's not fiberglassy anymore. It's just nice. You might not even be able to tell on the camera the difference, but man, it's totally different for sure. All right, so I'm gonna get up under here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and oil all the teak on the door and the framing and all that stuff. I know I still have a lot of work to do over here to rebuild this side. But until then, we're just gonna get her stained up or oiled up, get her looking good. And yeah, we'll go from there. So that'll give me a little project to do today. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time out here. I'm already having to set up the Christmas tree and all that stuff for my wife, and you guys know how that goes. Been carrying tables and trees and stuff in around. Anyway, I'm gonna get on this and we'll just go play it by ear, see what we can get done in an hour or so. And yeah, all right, well, I don't really know if there's much to say about it other than I know it'll shut up and we'll get busy.
I slept all night on a big white ship. Seagulls were dancing all around. I woke up with a sunrise on the sea. Such a priceless gift to me. The salty breeze and the waves, the slow pace.
All right, so that looks pretty daggone good. I mean, we did quite a bit there. That stuff did that clean that right up, that board. It got that, you know, that fiberglass stuff that was like kind of in on it, and that oil just going right through it. Then I was able to wipe it off and it just cleaned it nice. So hopefully we'll see what happens with it, but hopefully it lasts. We still got to fix this all down here, and the same on this one over here, even though it's not broke off like that side was. It still probably needs a little work there, and I'd like to put black in those cubbies, but you know, there's time for it, and we'll get to it. I mean, it's like whatever, it's everything else, right? One step at a time. But that really cleaned it up, I think. I think I'm going to get inside the cabin and just go around the woodwork inside the cabin. If you're wondering why I'm not sanding this down and all that, other than the very back pieces here, I could have done that. They're actually in really good shape. They didn't get that weather because they're underneath the top, so they're not all worn out and like really harsh, except for these back two pieces on each of these things here. But the rest of them are in really great shape, so they don't really need to be redone, I don't think. I mean, I think that looks beautiful right there, actually. Really looks classy and old-timey. So yeah, so that's why I ended up doing the other ones, tearing all those down. I'll probably try to do these right here, actually. We'll do those real quick and get those started to come back. And then, yeah, we'll do that real quick and then we'll go on from there, I guess. You know, easy job, but boy, it sure cleaned it up, didn't it? Beautiful. I mean, I love that wood. Anyway, let me get working on these back here. You know, before this was PoliGlow, when I would spill on this thing, it would stain it. That's why I had to be so careful when I put that cardboard down and all that. But now that it's PoliGlow, it's sealed. You just wipe this stuff right off. It's just like oil with a little bit of staining, I think. But yeah, it just wipes right up now. So easy peasy. Matter of fact, I don't mind getting on the boat a little bit because I know I can just wipe it off. So get that wood nice and juiced up.
Salty breeze and the waves. I'm at a right place.
Woo, those look 100 times better than they did, that's for sure. That's the roughest one right there. I think this side must have been in the sun more or something than that side, I don't know. These ones, oh, these ones are soaking it in pretty good, but they look better. They're lighter wood. I don't know, they're all rough, I guess. All right, we'll probably hit those again here shortly, I mean, sometime. But yeah, let's go teak the inside of this and see if we can get some of that done too. It's really too cold to do anything else. Oh, you know what? I don't think I did these. I did not. Other than throwing things down here, I haven't been down here in a while. Oh, I gotta get this step back on here too. I don't know where that is actually. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this right around here, see how it comes out. We'll go from there. I probably should already have this done, but you guys got me working on the hole and all the rot. I never got to do the fun stuff. I might even take all this out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. It's all sticking on there pretty good. Sure needs to be cleaned though. Maybe I can steam clean that out. I think I tried that though, didn't I? That's so long, I don't even know. All right, let's see what we can do here. Get this thing cleaned up, and we'll go from there.
Yesterday we followed the road of the moon. We drove all day towards the coast. It remembered me the beauty of this life. Such a feeling to be alive. The salty breeze in my lungs. And back to where I'm from. The salty breeze in my lungs. On and on and on and on. Salty breeze and the waves, the slower pace. The salty breeze and the waves. I'm at a right
All right, just coming along. I'm having to move everything. I wasn't really planning on doing this, but now I'm into it. But look how beautiful that wood is coming out. I mean, just gorgeous. Of course, it's been in here all protected, but it's looking nice in here for sure. So we got all the way around. I'm just going to do these two cabinets, I think. On this side, I got to get that cabinet mounted back in there with all the pieces there somewhere. I don't know. So, and then I got all the drawers to fit inside that. I got to find all those, and I think those are the ones that have the locking knobs. They all lock on there. So, but we'll find them and get them put back in, that's for sure. And we'll get these cleaned up real quick. And yeah, that's a pretty successful day, if you ask me. Beautiful, beautiful, getting this stuff done. And I thought this was going to be like a couple-week job when I started. Here we are. Some of you are complaining about it even. It's been so long. I don't blame you. But you don't have to wake up to my wife every night, so I've got to keep her happy, which means I don't necessarily got to work on the boat every time, all week. That teak just blooms back. And this oil, I just kind of wipe it off. It just kind of makes everything perk back up. course, I'll get in here and scrub all this fiberglass eventually, but. Hopefully you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully I get this video out in a relative good amount of time where it actually is close to Thanksgiving when you see it. Who knows? Who knows? Sometimes I think, man, I'm going to get right on that. And I don't get anything done for quite a while. Not doing very good with my camera work, that's for sure. Let me put this up. Well, I think it all came out really well. We've got all the wood done up in here on the sides, the window trims, around that thing, everything looks good. I do need to get in here and just work out the stair down. I need to find that other stair and get it put in. There's something blocking this from being pushed in, so that must be why it's sitting out. I probably, when I put that new stringer in there, so I'll probably have to get in there and cut something behind there. I need to get these cabinets stained or oiled up and get those put in. And then obviously we need to vacuum up and clean up real good. But we're getting to the steps where we're going to be doing a lot of cleanup and whatever, you know. Of course, I made a mess there. He's back up now, nice and oiled. All right, I think that's going to be it for me this week. We got a lot done. We got the coats of PoliGlow. Thank you, PoliGlow, for sponsoring me on that stuff. It looks great. I will still put another couple coats on this side of the cabin on each side still, but everything else looks good to me. As far as needing more PoliGlow on it, we will definitely get cleaning, and I'll get to rebuild these two bottoms and get those in there. And yeah, we got lots of work to go, but we're chunking it off. It's getting closer, that's for sure. Probably about time for me to get back into doing the wiring and all that stuff. I definitely need to work on those engines, and yeah, we need to start putting her back together. So, all right, I'll see you guys next week.
I want to live in an arbor town, like to see the boats leaving at the break of dawn. I want to live in an arbor town, surrounded by the sea my art is free. The salty breeze and the waves, the slow pace, the salty breeze and the waves.